his Burnley debut. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal from Josh Brownhill! His first goal for Burnley. The Clarets are on fire. On in turn for Cullen, looking for Brownhill again. Oh, he helps it on. Big chance here for Tower. Can he get the crossing? He can. Rodriguez doing that. It's Coutinho at the back post. Burnley with that. 1-0 Clarets.
Good morning, you beautiful buttholes. How are you all? Good morning. Can you see that? We are Premier League. Yes, we are. And we are bringing you the fixtures. The fixtures are announced today, which means it was only 3 weeks ago since the actual season ended, which is absolutely, stupendous. I mean, the fact that Company has already had his players in for a pre-season, which is massive already. We're currently out in Portugal having a bit of, the weather's been that nice in Burnley. Could you call it cold weather training in Portugal? I don't know. Either way, it's going to be fun. It is one of those things. It's fixture day. It's the one that everyone looks forward to. Who do we face off at the start of the season? Are we at home? Are we away? Who do we have Boxing Day, New Year? A lot of people plan their, Christmas around that. Massive football fans do. And the end of the season, what's the running like? Especially we're a team that's just gained promotion. Are we going to be a team that, what can I say? A team that is going to surprise people. I hope so. I hope so. Let's have a look at some of your comments to start with. Get involved in the chat. As I say, get involved with us, as it says at the bottom. Have some fun as well. Morning to yourself, Ryan, a Huddersfield Town fan. Obviously, I'm sure you'll be looking forward to the Championship fixtures on the 22nd. Great news about Warnock staying on there. And good luck for the season. Russ, congratulations as well on a brilliant media career at Rotherham. I must say that you've done a tremendous job there, mate, and obviously commend everything you've done. I saw you put out that post that you said about as well. Or is this I think this might be a different Russ, actually. I think it might be a different Russ. I'm not sure. But either way, I hope you're well, mate. Been a while since I caught a live stream. Good luck in the prayer. No, I appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. Daz is in. He says, stand up and show us that T-shirt, mate. It's a T-shirt that I made. So I've made it. You can see the little TurfMoorHouse logo in the corner. But yeah, it's a T-shirt I made with like a GTA style. So it's got Company, Pace, and Bayer. I'm thinking of releasing it. So I'm not entirely sure. But if people would be interested, then I'd potentially start a Printful or Shopify or whatever it is, and people can then see it. But yeah, that's the T-shirt design, and I thought I'd just get a little prototype, see what it's like. But yeah, it's not bad quality either. It's actually pretty decent. I like it. So yeah, if people want some or wanted to know more about it, then yeah, let me know. Morning to yourself, Luke. Obviously a Forest fan. Obviously, good morning. Chris Walsh says Liverpool will get their annual away game to nearly promote team as always. I reckon that we're going to get. Liverpool at Turf Moor. I don't know. Something tells me we're going to get Liverpool at Turf Moor on the opening day. It is the same, Russ. Like I say, congratulations on that career. I know you're going to look into a different venture, but massive congrats on the career that you had in that media side of things. And just hope you're well, mate. Hope everything goes all right for you. Chris says Bayer as Trevor. Yes, Bayer as Trevor. Company as Brooklyn, I think he's called, and then Pace is Michael. So yeah, interesting. I saw it actually. I think it was Newcastle did a version with Gudusi, Howe, and Joe Linton. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, but I thought, I wonder if I could make a Burnley one. So I had a tinker around with a few designs, and yeah, I thought I'd come up with it. So yeah, if people want it, I will give the people what they want, and I will try and find it somewhere as cheap as possible. I mean, the place I did this with the quality, I'd probably go back and do that again. It's not too bad, and the design stands out, and I think it's pretty decent. But yeah, happy days, happy days. Carl says, morning, hope you're well. Hope we have our first game at the Turf. Yeah, I'm hoping the first one's at Turf Moor as well. Millie says, you should release that shirt. It's sick. Yes, it is sick. No, I appreciate that. I do appreciate. I wish I'd have got it in a large though. I went for an XL just to be safe, because sometimes you don't know what these like printing places are like. But it's really like baggy on the arms. So yeah, I should have gone for a large instead of an XL. But hey ho, I thought I'd put it on. See what it's about. Russ says, yeah, all good here, mate. Thanks. Great stuff. Great stuff. Chris says, I think Burnley and Sheffield United versus Liverpool 12:30 kickoff just to annoy Klopp. What doesn't annoy Klopp? A blade of grass being this much over his way of thinking means, Klopp wins. Either way, it's going to be interesting. Who do you think we are going to get? We are only 8 minutes away from finding out. Guys, thank you very much for the support over last season as well. Obviously, now officially a Premier League club. Chin chin. Good morning. Cheers to you. I need to drink that brew before it goes cold. But it's going to be very interesting this season as well. Obviously, VAR will be back at Turf Moor. Massive congratulations as well to Sheffield United and Luton on their promotions with us. Sheffield United did really well. Obviously, they beat us at Bramall Lane, which, yeah, the less said about that, the better. Luton as well, though, massive achievement for them in one of the richest games in football, the playoff final. I weren't really bothered who came up between them and Coventry, but, little Luton doing it. I think people wanted Luton because of the away end. But Luton will have to have an away fixture, if I'm not mistaken, due to upgrades on their stadium as well. So it's looking like probably Luton and Liverpool will be away from home, is a guarantee. But who against, we shall see. Doors in the chat. He says, come on, Forest. Hope you're well, pal. Yeah, obviously, Forest stayed up, so we will be facing off against Nottingham Forest. Brandon's in. Hope you're well, pal. He says, what time are they out? 9 a.m. Literally 6 minutes time. They will be live and direct. Russ says, thoughts on what I sent you, Dan? Yeah, let me just go back to it. I mean, the thing that, who knows, mate? Who knows? There were a guy, I think it was a Newcastle fan, that predicted last year's correct the opening weekend, and he's done another one this year. But I'm not sure. Like I say, everybody becomes a conspiracy theorist and seems to think they know the opening fixtures. If they do, they do. If not, then they don't. But we shall see. Big Bad Baz is in. I hope you're well, Barry. He says, just a short visit, Dan. All the best with the fixture list. Good to see you back in the Prem, brother. No, I appreciate that, mate. And I'm looking forward to us playing Wolves. And like I say, it'd be nice to obviously meet up and get, see you face to face on an away day. That'd be good. Brandon says, I think we will have Chelsea at home first game. That should be a good one. If anyone wondered what that shadow was, that was Kate just walking behind the camera. Brandon says, buzzing. Nice one, mate. Aidan says, make sure you beat that Forest scum next season to send them down so we can revenge on them. You're not bitter, Aidan, are you? You're not bitter. Not bitter. Just angry. Just angry. But like I say, we are now 5 minutes away. 5 minutes away. Lots of changes have happened in the Premier League as well. Obviously, Mauricio Pochettino, who left PSG, is now the Chelsea manager. Ange Postecoglou, the Celtic boss, left Parkhead to join, which means Rob Edwards and a new 3 managers to come into the Prem as well. And Pep Guardiola, let's give him a massive shout out. He's finally brought what Manchester wanted, which was the Champions League to Manchester City. And I know it's all that people have been going on about, but like, yeah, it's one of them things. They've done the treble. The only other team to do it was Manchester United, so they have emulated their noisy neighbours. Doug's in as well. Doug is a member. If you're wondering why he's got a little sign next to his name, Doug is a member of the channel, which you can become for $2.99 a month. There is a join button on Facebook if you're watching us on there. If you're watching us on Twitter, brilliant. Hope you are all well. If you're watching us on Facebook as well, get in touch and let us know who you think it is going to be. But yeah, you can join us for $2.99 a month, and you get a lot of like things you can do. You come up on the YouTube page as well, and your messages always get priority. So massive, massive respect to Doug as well. Morning, welcome back to the Premier League. Thank you very much, mate. Like I say, I think we will get Liverpool at home. I have a feeling we will have Liverpool at home. Let's see. We've got 3 minutes to find out. Chris says, anyway, I couldn't care less about the fixtures. It's like deadline day and transfer window. So overhyped. Boo! Chris Welch, stop being a grumpy gremlin. Wrong side of the bed this morning. It's nearly the weekend. It's Thursday. It's weekend eve. Chill. Just chillax. Enjoy yourself. Pete Sin says, greetings from New Zealand. Come on, you Clarets. Coming over for Christmas for a few months. Happy days. I hope we're at home Boxing Day then, because that will be great for you if you can obviously catch a game while you're here, Pete, which will be decent. Carl is in as well, says, I think West Ham at home. Don't know why, I just have a feeling. I know there is a few West Ham fans that have actually said they've been looking forward to meeting up at the cricket club and stuff like that. Not for scrapping, by the way, for for a drink and stuff that I've met over this YouTube campaign, which is brilliant. Daniel Wilkinson's put a comment in saying, I've got a feeling Villa away first game. Villa away. Oof. So Carl's gone for one claret and blue team. Dan's gone for the other. Chris says Luton and Liverpool will both be away due to their stadium upgrades. Correct. Tony's in. Hope you're well, pal. It says, come on, Premier League clarets. Let's get off to a flyer. Good morning, Henry. Hope you are well. Chris says Scottish people actually members. Just messing. Not going to get into politics. Simon's in. He says, I'm guessing at home to the Cherries. We shall see. Chris says, oh, yeah, Aidan said, can you imagine if it's Burnley Man City first game? That would not surprise me in the slightest. That would not surprise me in the slightest. James is in as well. James, hope you are well, mate. Says, morning, Daniel. Hope you're good. City at home incoming. It's either City or Everton, isn't it? I think people saying, the homecoming of Vincent Kompany as a Premier League fixture, or Sean Dyche returning, which, to be honest, I think Sean Dyche coming back to Turf Moor, the fans will be able to at least show their respects to him, because he got sacked and we didn't really get to say goodbye and show any appreciation. So I'm sure we will. Mihail says City away. Let's go. I'm just keeping tabs on Twitter and things like that for when it comes out. We have got a minute left. Graham says, easy home game, please. I'm breathing. It's too early, lol. I'd like City first, maybe. Catch them cold. Kate says Chelsea away. Yeah, Chelsea away on the opening day was classic under Sean Dyche. When we had the likes of Stephen Defoe and Sam Vokes, Stephen Ward with an absolute perler as well. And Russ thinks City at Turf Moor as well. But it should be good. We are soon to find out. Very, very soon. We're only seconds away from an update to see who we face at the beginning of the season. We have hit 9 o'clock, which means those fixtures will be coming to you very, very soon. So let's just hope and pray and wait for the notification. Let's see who it is. Who are we facing off against? Who will it be? Let's just refresh the Premier League website, and here we go. Burnley take on Manchester City. Burnley take on Manchester City. We are the opening game of the Premier League. Friday night kickoff. You said it. A lot of people said it'd be Manchester City. It was written in the stars, wasn't it? Absolutely written in the stars that City is the home fixture. I mean, let's have a look at who else is playing on the opening day. Then it says Man City start title defence against Company's Burnley, and it is at Turf Moor. We are at home. That opening week, let's see if I can let's, in fact, bear with me. I will see if I can get the image or share the screen at least and see what we can do so you can see it. Let's have a look. But it is Manchester City at home. I mean, better to get them out the way early, isn't it? Let's call it that, shall we? It's better to get them out the way early. Let's see what happens. Right, bear with us. So I don't know whether you can see it there. Let me just sort of. Oh, sugar. Right. But yes, there you go. Burnley versus Manchester City on the opening day. Obviously, Arsenal taking on Forest. I need to sort this out. 1 second. See if I can make it a little bit. Does that make it any better? Arsenal, Forest, Bournemouth, West Ham, Brighton against Luton, Everton, Fulham, Sheffield United, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Brentford, Spurs on the Sunday, Chelsea, Liverpool is a Sunday night kickoff as well. And on to the Monday, it's Manchester United taking on Wolves. Manchester United take on Wolves. But yeah, not bad. Not a bad start for the Clarets. I mean, Manchester City at home, happy with that? Are we happy with that? It should be decent. Let's have a look at Burnley's fixtures in full then. Let's see who we have. So we start the season at Manchester City at home. The following weekend, we are away at Luton. So we are away at Luton. I thought they had their first two fixtures away from home, but seems not. Luton away on the 19th of August. Then we play Aston Villa at home. So, so Luton after Manchester City. Then we play Aston Villa. Then it's the Carabao Cup second round, which Burnley aren't in. Burnley will enter at the third round stage. And then going into September, we then start off with Spurs at home, Forest away, Manchester United back at home, Newcastle away is on the 30th of September. Like I say, all these dates are probably subject to change. We know what the Premier League are like, but that is the 30th of September. 7th of October, we face off against Chelsea. 21st of October, we then take a trip to Brentford. And also, might as well keep the away days rolling from Brentford down to Bournemouth. After that, we return home against Crystal Palace on the 4th of November. We have Arsenal away on the 11th of November. 25th of November, that's when we face West Ham at home. So Jake, Rich are looking forward to a few pre-Christmas drinks with you in the cricket club. Sheffield United at home is on the 2nd of December. 5th of December, we are away at Wolves. 9th of December, away at Brighton. Then on the 16th of December, pre-Christmas, we are at home to Everton. We are at home to Everton. We play Fulham away. We play Fulham away on the 23rd of December, the day before Christmas Eve. And on Boxing Day, we are at home again. Boxing Day is one of the key ones that people look out for. We are at home to Liverpool. We face Liverpool at Turf Moor on Boxing Day. Villa is our last game of the 2023 year. Going into, obviously, the 2024, we have the FA Cup third round on the 6th of Jan, which we will find out obviously who we face at that later time. 13th of Jan, we then face Luton Town at home. Manchester City away on the 31st of January. Fulham then at home on the 3rd of Feb. 10th of Feb, we have Liverpool away. Arsenal at home on the 17th of February. 24th of Feb, we then have Crystal Palace. Bournemouth is on the 2nd of March. West Ham away on the 9th of March is that's not a bad one to have. 9th of March. That's most of it. I've just realised most of them are Saturday. I didn't obviously the Tuesday one against Liverpool on Boxing Day. Fair enough. Then we have Brentford at home. Brentford at home on the 16th of March. 30th of March is when we have Chelsea away. 2nd of April, a Tuesday night home game up against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Then it's Everton away on the 6th of April. Brighton are our visitors to Turf Moor on the 13th of April. 20th of April, we then take on Sheffield United away. Manchester United away is on the 27th of April. Newcastle, we have a bit of a tough running, really. The last 4 games could be pivotal to depending where we are in the table. Obviously, 27th of April, we have Manchester United away. Then on the 4th of May, we are at home to Newcastle. Then on the 11th of May, we're away to Spurs. And we finish the season at home to Nottingham Forest. So we start at home, we have Boxing Day at home, and we end the season at home, which isn't bad, is it? I will be putting a graphic out at the end of this stream as well, all over socials. I will be all over, and obviously I will let you all know how it goes. As I say, that was the Premier League fixtures. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Let's see what the crack is. Let's go back. Mihail says, I called it, which you did. Graham says, typical. Tony says, buddy, typical. You know what, though? I don't mind it having City that first game. Catch him early. You're going to have a rough as rats Jack Grealish, who's probably pissed up for being in Marbella for I don't know, since the day before match day or something, because he's constantly been on the drink since. And like I say, I don't know, facing them straight away could be a really good time to play them. And we're at home where, company wants to make it hell. It was just written it was going to be City, wasn't it? It had to be. And we are the opening fixture in the Premier League. As we saw when Brentford got promoted, to beat Arsenal on the opening day at their stadium, the G-Tech Community Stadium. So let's see what we can do. Who says we can't? Remember that time George Boyd, the company who gave us the assist. So let's see if history can repeat itself. Second game, Luton away. Yeah, Chris says they are in it. Spurs at home, third game. Nat says morning. Henry says ouch, Chelsea. Luke says, got you in the opening 10 games. Lovely stuff. Yeah, we finished the season against you as well, Luke. What do you think of that? Matt says, what's the Christmas running? As I say, Christmas, we've got Everton at home on the 16th of December. 23rd of December, pre-Christmas, we play Fulham away. Boxing Day, Liverpool at home. Then on New Year, on the 30th of December, we have Villa away. Max says, get our annual spanking in early. Why not? Get it out the way. Be a nice learning curve. Fifth game, Man United at home. Chris Welch says, Sky Sports always needed one big game to make an opening weekend. Of course they did. Graham says, bring it on. Craig says, let's go Clarets. Nick's in and says, morning, Dan. Chris says, ironic. Company reunion. Brighton Liverpool should be a great game. Shocked Liverpool didn't get their annual newly promoted game. I find it better playing Big 7 team first, to be honest. Brandon says, though, games, there's no easy runs, really, up the Clarets. There isn't. No, that's true. Alan says, hi, Dan and chat. What have I missed? Who did we get first? We got Manchester City at home first, mate. Luke says, their last day delight, even better. Yes, especially if it's the game where we beat you and send you down. Russ says he called it as well. You did, mate. You did indeed. Alan says, I agree, Dan. Get them out the way early. Carl says, Friday night at the Turf will be a good time to play City. Come on, you Clarets. You can't beat a Friday night. You've got the rest of the weekend. You wake up Saturday. You can enjoy that roughness from the first day of the season, whatever your plan is, and it should be good. But that is the fixtures. I'm going to start posting a load of stuff out now on socials about it and everything else like that. But that is your Premier League fixtures for 2023-2024. Join us tomorrow. We're going to be doing a watch along for the England game away at Malta. So you can join us for that. Then on Monday, we're also doing a watch along for England North Macedonia. And obviously, we still haven't done our end of season review yet. I think because it's that time of year where everyone thinks, I'm just going to relax, I'm going to go away. But we will get around to doing that end of season review before the season starts. I promise you that. Also, like I said, you can become a member, get super chats in, get super stickers, things like that. It really does help the channel grow. And I appreciate you all as a little YouTube community and family. So thank you very much indeed. Luke said, date doesn't matter because they'll always end up being changed for Monday. Yeah, exactly. The dates will change. The dates will change probably, although the opening day I do not think will. So yes, as we all now know, we start our Premier League campaign of 2023-2024 against Manchester City at Turf Moor. The champions take on the champions. Could we call it a little mini Premier League Super Cup? Could we? Could we? Who knows? Carl says, thanks for the stream. Have a good day. Yes, I will be covering some of the Lionesses watch-alongs for the Women's World Cup as well, Al. So, yes, I forgot to mention that. I'm glad you mentioned it. Apologies. Yes, we will be covering the Lionesses games in the FIFA Women's World Cup as well. Russ says, keep an eye out for me, Dan, on Monday on the TV. I'm at the North Macedonia game. I will keep my beady little eyes out for you, mate. And Henry says, well, thank you for the stream. Welcome back to the Prem and good luck. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. But it is Manchester City. It's always Manchester City, isn't it? Had to be. Had to be. Thank you very much for watching. Follow us on socials. As you can see, they are just down there. Check them out. If people want us to, put these T-shirts out and people will be interested, then I will. I know people in the chat were enjoying it and said it's smart. If you want, I will put the idea out there, see what fans are like if they do. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe, have a good weekend, and let's not forget, Championes, and we are Premier League. Good morning. Enjoy your Thursday. See ya.